Exactly. This is how we roll in the future of online gaming with Phantasy Star Online.
Hey, did we change the name of this thing yet, or is it still Vidya?
That name is coming soon. I don't know if we want to announce what the new name is yet.
Oh, not if we're streaming. No, don't announce it yet.
Yeah. So we are how we roll.
Oh, okay.
No, we are.
So,
Who's watching? No one! Get away! Hey, did we change the name of this thing yet, or is it still Vidya?
We're broadcasting audio. That name.
Not broadcasting.
There it goes.
Don't tell anyone the new name is this.
Oh, okay. Here, we're rebranding Sonic Retro.
Wait.
Calling it. No.
We got look at the stream. It's Tails. He's in PSO right now.
Oh, I should probably go to the stream.
He's getting a quest right now.
I have like
is Sonic related.
I have like 12,000 tabs open. Hold on. I was updating a page on Sega Retro. I updated Sonic Team Power Play. Best songs from Sonic Team.
We gotta find Tails.
Sonic CD is on that CD, which means that Sonic CD is a Sonic Team game, even though it wasn't really made by most Sonic Team.
Proxy detection.
That's a problem.
That probably means he's on a different version or something. I don't know. I've barely been playing Phantasy Star Online since I've only been using the GameCube version.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're not going to... Oh, there's Sonic.
Sonic!
What?
He looks like his Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic and Tails are going on an adventure, and it's kind of great.
Sonic and Tails are in every game made by Sega. They starred in Flicky.
It's really your knowledge of Sega knows no bounds, David.
It's Joe.
Hey,
oh,
IOL.
Got live. Overlord. Say hi, Overlord.
Hello.
Hey, Overlord.
Sorry.
We're not going to be able to meet up with Sonic and Tails on their epic quest for what the hell ever.
Jeez,
Called the Chaos Emeralds, that's what it usually is.
Yeah.
Why are they in space? Oh no, it's Sonic X Series 2 or Season 5.
Or it could, no, to be fair, David, it could just be just about any single title made after 1992.
So Phantasy Star... I played a PC version of this a very long time ago and on a free private server. But it's been a very long time, so I pretty much remember nothing of it.
I did very little as well. I played briefly with Ultima and Johnny UK. We did a few. And Nick as well, actually, thinking about it.
So,
yeah, I remember that, like, Phantasy Star Online, at least in our community, was, like, pretty big, even though I thought it was kind of... Well, I don't know. In terms of, like, MMOs, like, this is probably the only MMO that I actually would care to play. But
Bartledew.
Bartledew.
you're Bartledew, right? I remember. When I came to you, I was already...
A Maruka player. Huh. I think I dropped Marukas everywhere. Somewhere. No.
I dropped something.
I read it as everywhere. That would be a better line.
Samba de Amigo picked them up.
Oh man, Samba de Amigo. Wait, so this is the GameCube version, right? That you're playing?
Yeah, this is the Nintendo GameCube version, so that kind of explains why the video quality is not going to be great.
He wants you to he wants you to find his maracas. That sounds a bit disturbing.
Well, it got cold and they just fell off.
And, well, there's two reasons why I got the GameCube version, and that's one being that you could play with up to 4 players on one machine, but you can't do any of the quests whatsoever. So I didn't really find out about this until it was too late.
So you're playing episode 1 and 2, not episode 1 and 2 plus, right?
So if you can play with 4 players, but you can't do any quests, what the hell can you do in multiplayer?
So you can at least go on, like, sort of raids, where, you basically just go around and kill monsters and just farm for experience. Which is decent if you want to build up your characters, and, you know, collect items and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I'd probably try to get back into Phantasy Star Online if Sega would release PSO 2
Yeah.
here.
So
I mean,
that's-
Relic
oh
is
my God. These guys are fast. Oh god.
Relic Entertainment is working on the game for some reason, so maybe it'll get localized.
No.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh no.
Phantasy Star Online was relatively big, right? Wasn't it? When it came out on the Sega Dreamcast?
It seemed to be successful, but
Yeah.
I can never seem to find solid numbers. But it was at least 500,000.
Yeah. There's a fan base at least.
Yeah,
That's-
there's definitely a dedicated fan base.
So that's why I'm surprised Phantasy Star Online 2 has not been released over here in any capacity.
Well, they've
I think it's because of their issues with Phantasy Star Universe that they kind of avoided the idea of trying to put out PSO2 in a similar fashion, because they have very limited support in case
Well,
something
they've-
does screw up.
they have announced an American version, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, they announced many things. I heard they
Like
announced Sonic Extreme. They never officially canceled that release. So hey,
They did.
that's still coming, guys.
No, it got released. It got released at Christmas, David. Did you not get the memo?
Oh no, I didn't go outside during Christmas because I get scared of people.
It got a new title, Lost Universe or something.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I heard that's a good one.
God damn, I have never seen these guys move this fast. What is going on? But then again, I am playing on a online quest, so they probably intended for multiple players to be on this. So I am probably doing a bad idea.
It's just table of contents of this magazine is wrong. Well, because what do I have in my hand? I have the official Streamcast magazine, issue number 11, that is Phantasy Star Online on the cover.
Was there a Tim Pender's comic book adaptation?
Oh god,
no.
here we go.
I'm afraid Ken Penders never was able to fulfill his dream of making a Phantasy Star comic book. We were all saved from that one.
I have a feeling that he did try to do it at some point.
I'll tell you exactly what would happen. You'd end up, and this guy would just end up down on this planet, and it would be nothing but echidnas, and then it would just be the usual Ken Penders suspects from there onwards.
Haha. I can cheat it by retracting to this aggro plane, and they can't attack me if I go away from them. Wow, usually these guys are super slow. They don't move this fast normally. It must be a multiplayer only kind of thing. And also, since this is being run on Stack server, so all the quests are going to be given pretty much all up front. So there doesn't seem to be anything that's like time exclusives except for holiday ones.
Yuji Naka. Hey, he was interviewed in this magazine. Let's see what he had to say about this question.
Oh,
Was it about Ferraris?
Would you
and
ever,
stuff?
He was
Mass-
demanding prune juice.
Oh,
True.
okay.
Will we ever catch you online playing PSO?
no.
Yes! Oh. I still don't know if I will design a special character to do so, but I'll play it just after the launch in a standard way. I've played Choo Choo Rocket plenty of times online as well. It's a huge pleasure playing Sonic Team games online with other gamers. This time, with the Word Select system, I really want to chat with international gamers. I would love to ask them very precise questions, but it will be difficult with the vocabulary of the actual Word Select system.
He disguises himself very well. He goes under the name of Nuji Yaka.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably. I assume he's trying to go. I can never figure out what the word selection system was, but I assume it's something like these.
It was pointless. I don't know anything else.
So there's like expressions you can quickly churn out by the press of a button if you map chat systems or chat protocols to buttons on your keyboard or your controller.
So basically, it'd be a thing where he could program his own special ones and say, "I'm Yuji Naka. I created this game. Are you Yuji Naka?" And then you would have yes or no as a choice. and you would have to answer no,
Well,
because if you answered
I
yes,
suppose the logic behind the word selection system was that somebody could say something like "Help me, I'm over here" in their own language, and it would appear on anybody else's screen in their own language.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want that. There we go. Damn it, stop missing.
Would you have preferred a massively multiplayer game rather than the 4-player option you have here? Or does the game benefit from a smaller number of players? This is an interesting question to look back on now, eh? Ladies and gentlemen. To put up servers able to support so many users from all around the world, it would probably take 2 years alone for the technical programming.
By which time Dreamcast was dead.
Alright, so we had to stay on a lower scale. All in all, I really would have liked to have 6 additional months to finish PSO. Why didn't you get it? When you were close to the... Well, I guess they had version 2, and episode 1 and 2, and episode 1 and 2 Plus, and Blue Burst. Oh, and episode 3, Card Revolution!
And Universe.
Alright. And Portable. And Portable 2. And there was Phantasy Star Zero, which I don't really know anything about that one.
Yeah.
And,
I find it hilarious how many they've actually managed to release, and they only just now got to Phantasy Star Online 2.
I think it's very bad at counting.
Apparently so.
So that's what I was trying to say earlier, but I got caught up in the moment, is that, you know, we got Phantasy Star Universe, which had a lot of technical issues, and unfortunately, that's probably one of the reasons why we don't have PSO 2 now, because otherwise, you know, they'd have issues where they wouldn't be able to accommodate for the large amount of people, considering that they keep slashing their support line over time, especially now. So they don't want another Phantasy Star Universe to happen. So that's why we don't have PSO 2 now, and probably won't for a long time. Oh, this sucks. Okay, apparently there's like this gate that I have to try and activate. There's a timer, so I have to go and activate the other one before that timer runs out. These rappies are in my way, so this is not gonna help. And if the timer runs out, then I can't open the gates to get these items over here without other players. Yep, this is impossible for me right now, so this sucks.
Oh no, you'll never save the miraculous.
Oh no.
Tim, quick, get on the internet. Play on your...
But I don't have Phantasy Star Online for the GameCube.
Oh.
Or my GameCube hooked up, or internet on my GameCube.
Yeah, so if you have the GameCube version, feel free to jump in.
You have Phantasy Star Online episodes 1 and 2 on the Nintendo GameCube with a broadband adapter.
Exactly.
And you are currently at home with all the equipment.
Yeah.
I mean,
And,
who doesn't have that?
And I'm actually rocking with the GameCube keyboard controller because I'm just cool like that.
So you can type more than a quick word.
Exactly.
Oh, you should type something really long
man.
right now while you're trying to shoot things.
There's actually a character limit, and it doesn't text wrap correctly, so it's
so-
really strange.
So break the screen.
Alright.
Okay then.
Unfortunately,
Right,
When you are close to the end of a development, you want to add more and more features. I would have to push the game off into the 21st century, though, and my goal was to release the game in Japan in the 20th century. Also, you cannot write to the GD-ROM. There is no hard...
Like, Gold Lighting now points out in the chat you can go online with Dolphin, so maybe with that... So if you want to play this online, you can do it like that.
I love...
Or you can just get the PC version.
I love
oh
Forza.
god, Gigumba. Get lost.
I love backslashes.
Yeah, we're still at that issue with Twitch where everything is going to be delayed for everybody watching, so...
Yeah, that's unfortunate, because so I can never say, oh, Bart, you died, because he'll be undead at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no hard disk inside Dreamcast, so it's very difficult to store data in order to properly enjoy massively multiplayer gaming. I guess PS2 or Xbox will have these types of games using their hard drives, but with PSO, I think it will be incredibly difficult for them. Even if I start now on that type of project, it would be impossible for them to release it in under 2 years. We still don't know if PS2 will be around in 2 years' time.
Well,
Wow.
Naka!
Aren't new games still coming out for it?
Naka!
I want to see there is. There are new.
Well, there was
Phantasy-
this year. FIFA
Well,
came out this year for it.
Was Phantasy
Yeah,
Star
there was
Online
that
ever
new FIFA
released
game.
on PlayStation 2? I don't think it was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Oh, Fantasy Star wasn't. FIFA was.
Oh, yeah, no, Phantasy Star Online, because it was on the GameCube, it was on Xbox. I don't think it was on the PS2, was it? I think it would
The
be
PS2
great.
didn't really have much of an online infrastructure till like 2004, 2005.
Alright, we're gonna do it like this then.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
I can at least open one door and get to that wart, but I can't get to that other gate.
I think it would be great to have a hard disk, but given what's happening on games like Ultima Online or EverQuest, both games are continuously updated through internet-distributed patches. The companies that make these games are constantly working on updating their products. Meanwhile, they don't have the time to work on or release anything completely new. If we on Sonic Team had to do the same thing with SO over 10 years, do you really think it would stay interesting over that long period? Oh.
You just can't read that with keeping a straight face, can you, David?
I think it's always better to release a new game rather than spending all that time on games using the same premise and same world. Creating something totally new is far more enticing to me. But that's the sort of dilemma
that's-
created by the presence of a hard disk.
That's what Sonic Team is known for now, releasing original games.
Yep. Well, actually, no, they're not the ones doing Puyo Puyo Tetris, are they?
Well, they are doing Puyo Puyo, actually.
Yeah,
Right, they've
Son-
done Puyo Puyo Fever earlier.
Sonic Team's logo
Yeah,
on the
oh,
website.
Yeah,
Jesus.
but they're doing all Puyo Puyo games. So really, all they're putting out now is Sonic games and Puyo Puyo games that won't be released here in Europe and US.
Right, Puyo Puyo Tetris has Sonic Team's logo on the official website, even though the game is not out yet, so...
Yeah,
There you
there's
go.
a demo though.
Oh yeah, there is, isn't there?
Yeah, and if you connect to the Japanese PlayStation Store, you can download it.
Ah, he got caught in geometry. Yeah, I don't think I can finish this this mission by myself. This sucks. I really wanted to see Amigo.
You want to see those maracas.
Yeah, I wanted Bellini.
Hey, weren't there like 2 or 3 Phantasy Star games on the Game Gear, and then they were ported to the Sega CD? Or was that
No, I think they
Shiny.
were talking about the text adventures or whatever.
Or am I thinking about
or no.
Shiny Force? Is that what
No,
I'm
I
thinking
think-
about? Oh, I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
you
Shiny
are,
Force.
You are.
That's never mind.
Okay,
I
this
knew
is-
I knew it was one of Sega's premier RPG franchises that did that, but we're not talking about Shiny Force. We're talking about Phantasy Force Star Line. Oh man, there's an ad in
Good
here
job.
for Half-Life on the Dreamcast. Oh man, I can't wait for this huge
It's
new mission,
playable.
Half-Life Blue Shift, designed just for the Dreamcast.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I just hear a bunch of these weird chimes going on.
What if you hack it?
Oh, hack PSO?
Yeah, hack it so you can beat this.
I don't know. I'm not part of the cool kids. I can't. I am not the top hacker elite.
No,
Uh,
but you just guessed the password and there.
Exactly.
So you,
Huh.
you just have to be good at that, and then you're a good hacker.
Alright, I'm gonna try and check this thing one more time, and then I'll probably have to pass out of this mission. Let's see. That's alright.
this is a 6-page preview for Phantasy Star. Although the first 2 pages is pretty much a splash page of art with a tiny little column on the side.
Disc 1 has the Samba de Amigos song on it.
Oh yeah!
Unfortunately, I can't hear the Samba de Amigos song on it.
Oh no!
You gotta find disc 2.
You guys, it's at 6:89 internet time.
Yeah, brought to you by Beats. Since that's apparently one way you could schedule for online matches.
Huh.
because you know, you can't, it's not easy, not exactly easy to get time set up for Greenwich Mean Time if you're American.
I'm American.
I don't know if anybody in the chat knows what I'm supposed to do at this point, but I think I actually really need another person.
Well, this is upsetting.
Yeah, this sucks.
Hey, Gold Lightning 1683. You talked about Dolphin. Why don't you, Dolphin?
I don't think you really need an account for StackServe, which is what I'm doing now. And I never had an account set up for this server, but I guess if you use their Blueburst executable, you do need an account.
Oh. On that note, what about sequels? It is a possibility that PSO will evolve into a series, but developing this title alone has consumed pretty much all of our time and energy. However, as we get closer to releasing the game, I think many of the team members have begun to come up with all kinds of different features that they would have loved to include. So the appeal of making a sequel is getting stronger. Maybe we will decide to make a second episode instead of an appendisc. Oh, add-on or enhanced version discs are called appendiscs in Japan. But it will still depend on how much new stuff we would be able to put inside of PSO2. If the changes we'd like to implement or the features we'd like to add after the release of the first episode are not significant enough for a second episode to be developed, we may look into making an appendisc. Oh, so they kind of did everything.
Yeah.
Because there was version 2, episode 1 and 2, and
Xbox version.
The Xbox version has that weird cover art where he makes an X with his glowy swords.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I get it.
Unfortunately, unlike every other version, you can't play the Xbox version anymore. In fact, if you don't have a gamer tag installed on your Xbox hard drive, you can't even run the game whatsoever. You can't even play it
Xbox. You can't play any Xbox One game online anymore.
Flawless!
It's online DRM as we know it.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's
game-
go ahead and bounce out of this mission.
That
Well-
Games for Windows Live thing is going to be fun.
I mean, at least you have other versions that exist and work.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised that the GameCube version still works.
It's pretty amazing. You know, kudos to the guys who basically try to get this crap working as best as possible. If I have a disc, I can listen to music. Where?
Oh, I need to listen.
The A Garden in the chat just said that you need disc 3, and it's behind the principal's chair in the hub world.
Oh, really? How was I supposed to know that?
Oh, there's a feature in here called Forbidden Games in Japan as well.
Perhaps this mission is saved.
In the Forbidden Games section, it lists Dance Dance Revolution. I'm pretty sure that came out in the US at some point.
I remember there's only one Dance Dance Revolution game I played, and that was the Mario one.
Oh.
Like, I bought it and it was just because it had Mario on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see the disc, but I can't pick it up with my manly armor. Crap. Oh, there it is. There we go. Now I got disc 3. Maybe this is the safeguard for people like me who are playing by themselves forever.
You're lonely. You have no friend to play PSO with. Look at Textured Flatface.
I mean, I probably should have asked for the help of the other people who were in the lobby, but they were having like weird conversations earlier.
Well, like
They were
dirty
talking-
ones?
Yeah, they were talking about like porn for some reason.
What?
There's no mods here.
That
Let's talk about
But this-
ejaculation.
But this is before like I started the stream. Like they were talking about like their favorite movies, and they're like, "There's a Titanic 2," which I don't think there's a Titanic 2. I don't know about that.
Oh, there is a Titanic 2, actually.
Oh, really?
It was made by the same people that make all those rip-off movies like Transmorphers and whatever they are, the fake Terminator and the fake they're all. They made a Titanic too, where they're like, "Hey, we built a new Titanic, but we also got hit by an iceberg, but in a more extreme way."
Disc 3 has the Sonic song on it.
Oh. What Sonic song?
It just says the Sonic song.
Is it so they call me Sonic?
I can only hope it's They Call Me Sonic, or if it's not that, it's
King of the Ring.
No, or that, or that Sonic song from Adventures of Sonic.
Oh,
Hmm.
you so fast.
Or any song from Underground.
Maybe it's the theme song of Sonic Boom.
We're
Also-
doing the Mobius stomp.
Also, I just realized that, at the very least, I can go to the cave. There's, like, one other area I can go to, which is probably where I need to use Disc 3 at.
Oh. Sonic Team Power Play. It's not really a game. It's Sonic Team's best audio achievements. Yes, you heard right. It's more of a soundtrack than a real game, which roughly translates into "you're lucky if the import store even carries this."
Oh, okay.
Very confused by that description because by saying it's more of a soundtrack than a real game, that's because it is a soundtrack. It's an audio CD. It's not a game. It was never a game. Why are you calling it a game, Dreamcast Magazine? It's a CD with songs on it. Put it in a CD player. What are you doing?
Also, Bartman, the Acorn just said that you need to play all the discs in order and then you get disc 4 for some reason.
Cool. The only problem being that I need to find a way to get Disc 2 without having to find other people.
Oh.
So here's hoping I can at least find something in the cave. Unless going to the cave is absolutely useless. Oh,
Do you have-
God. This is not good.
What have you done?
For some reason,
Oh, dear.
there's these other Goomba-like enemies, sharks, that also run super fast on this server for some reason.
Oh.
Oh god. They're gonna do the YMCA dance. Oh good, they're caught. Haha! Take that, advanced computer AI.
If you get your ass kicked, it's probably me on the other end of the line. Fred Durst, SegaNet member.
Oh god. Need to be careful.
all the cool frat boys used SegaNet, David, didn't you know?
I didn't know that Fred Durst was the official mascot of SegaNet. Oh man.
There we go. Alright.
Let's see what sort of scores.
I really can't tell.
Phantasy Star Online review score 7 out of 10. Verdict not as good as WoW.
Oh god. When did World of Warcraft come out actually? I think-
2004, I think.
Oh,
Let me
God.
look that up.
Yeah, this is bad.
I keep thinking that World of Warcraft came out earlier because I don't know, I just remember it for a very long time.
Oh, I am boss. World of Warcraft release date in North America and Australia, November the 23rd, 2004.
Yeah.
Codes.
For some reason, I keep thinking it's like 1999 or
I
something.
know, right?
It actually got delayed in Europe, big surprise, until February the 11th, 2005. And just for the random hell of it, it came out in Brazil on December the 6th, 2011.
Yeah, we're looking at the same Wikipedia page right now.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, I think this is actually really abnormal for these enemies to run this fast. I don't think this is right. They probably made it a little harder for some people so that it'd be more fun with more players.
Oh.
This is crap when you're playing by yourself.
Then you need to talk to those porn people.
Yeah. You
Be like-
should harass them about, like, what's your favorite anime? My favorite anime is Little Girl.
Get them on the stream.
La Blue Girl, God. I haven't heard that in about 10 years.
Yeah.
I forgot that existed.
Now you remember, and
Oh, no, I remember.
Alright, let's go bug the people in the lobby. Let's see.
Do you need some codes? I've got some codes. I've got some Game Shark codes for Ready to Rumble. Do you need some codes?
Oh man, remember when games had Game Shark codes?
I do. Well, there's a whole bunch in this issue of the official Sega Dreamcast magazine. So
Actually, I actually went to a game shop recently and I saw that they were sending, I think, Game Shark or Action Replay codes or something for GTA 5. Or just cheat codes or something, I don't know.
do you need some codes? I got all the Game Shark codes. I can give you unlimited health. I can give you unlimited ammo. I can give you unlimited drugs. I mean,
Can you also give us a really unconvincing Eastern European accent?
I got crates of that in the back. You want?
I told these people that I'm Afro Thunder, so I need those codes now. Otherwise,
I am. I see it. I so wish. Oh man. The fabled Atlas ship, :3.
Dang it. Stop.
You should tell them all that they're live on the internet,
That'll freak them out. You probably shouldn't do
Yeah,
that.
let's
broadcasting to a whole 8 people.
in these chairs that some of these people are in. That's pretty
You
cool.
should be like, hey, who wants 2 cyber? Gotta use the number 2 though.
Need to cyber.
No, I don't know if you really should do that. Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe they don't care.
They probably wouldn't really know anything. But then again, they will ban people from Stack if you kind of act really mean to other people.
Like, hey, give me chair. I need it.
I mean,
And
this
then-
thing is not exactly the easiest thing to get working, especially since the Stack server's been under DDoS attacks for the past few weeks.
Oh.
Which is
Yeah, what's the
unfortunate.
deal with that?
I have no idea, but apparently, like, Stack and several other PSO personal servers are being DDoSed for stupid bullshit that nobody cares about.
This is some interesting
League of
games.
Legends fanboys.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use it cause my mag mismatch. What? You can change that now. Letter U. I like reading it way after you see it.
We're gonna see if we can find knights, because if we do, we can do a little Game Boy minigame.
Oh, man.
For everyone to see.
Oh.
Oh, you should do that. I want.
Dream
It's the original sequel.
Yeah. Although I did unlock it in Billy Hatcher, because I've been also trying to play through Billy Hatcher, and I finally got past that one level, the carnival one at night.
I should go back to that at some point. I'm still only on World 4, I think.
No, I recently got the PC version from the Sega shop. The online shop, I mean.
Oh.
It's placed like, and it just doesn't run well at all.
PC version runs okay for me, but it doesn't look as good as the GameCube one.
Yeah, maybe it's just something like with how to handle Optimus on laptops. Like that, I have 2 separate GPUs, and it switches between them for like games, or if I'm not playing games.
I've never played Billy Hatcher.
He's going to give you a gift, but you're not to tell anybody what the gift is.
Nice.
No nights.
I do still have the GameCube version though.
Maybe I should track down the GameCube version of Billy Hatcher and the Giant Hatcher.
Billy Egg and the Giant Hatcher.
I'm talking
How-
to a small child of like how you shouldn't believe in purple men.
I wonder how much Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg is on the internet. Let's go
I
ahead.
wouldn't have. I
What?
probably wouldn't have bought it if it didn't say that it was from the creators of Sonic on the cover.
They let you know.
Well, that also says that on the cover of Puyo Plot Fever, and it didn't work there either.
Let's see. You can buy it.
Yeah, but I never saw Puyo Puff Fever, so yeah.
Oh,
Like as a kid, I didn't know about it. I didn't know about a lot of Sega things though.
oh no.
Let's try used. Oh, I can buy it on Amazon used for $9.35 plus $3.99 shipping.
Oh, it scared the hell out of me. I thought this game was going to force me to play with multiple people, but thankfully it doesn't seem that way. The only problem is, this is probably going to be another one of those games where it's like, oh hey, it's nice, there he is.
In a dream I could see you and
Here on a fan server.
Oh, yeah.
Man, Knights actually looks pretty good.
If I remember correctly, when they said, "Hey, we're throwing Knights into this game," everyone went, "Oh yeah, now we're gonna have Knights too."
Dude, Knight's talking to me. I'm here to represent that boy. And he got vaporized by a laser. Well, the mission's over.
What have you done? You broke it. You broke the game.
Yeah, and this is why we got Knights 2. Because Bartman broke it.
Please
Knight.
wait until other members events is complete.
Oh, just waiting.
I gotta find these balls. Oh boy.
Can you find them? Can you find all 4 balls?
No, but I've got this enemy that's gonna attack me if I'm not careful. Holy crap! I am now slow moving. This is not good.
They don't really look like the ideas from the game, do they?
Oh no, they don't. I think this is part of the thing of like how they build their missions, which is actually kind of interesting. That said, it is pretty similar to you know what they would do for like Sonic Adventure when they would like make different levels and missions for that kind of stuff. Where
Just
they
shoot
give
the
you safe
idea.
environment and
Holy Toledo!
yeah, somehow I either need to get this idiot to move, or I can't see anything. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This is probably going to be aggravating for some people. It's aggravating me, because I can't see anything.
Nah, if people can put up with the Game Grumps, they can put up with you.
Yeah, that's fair. Ow.
Did you just break yourself?
No, but these guys hit really hard. Holy crap. Heal.
Right through the screen. In a dream we could do. Man,
There we go.
they should make a Knights 3 and have it not be made by the people made Knights 2.
So not easy gun.
Azuka's funny because he made Knights 1 and it was good, and he made Knights 2 and it was bad. Azuka, you funny man! You're so funny! Because he was the director to the original Knights into Dreams, so, you know.
That's true.
And now he's just a producer doing something, not really sure what.
I guess he does what Naka did for between the years 2001 and when he left, which was stand around and.
This giant rock was in my way, and I couldn't climb on top of it because I am a hunter.
I am hunting you.
He just spends time pissing off fans on the internet with views.
Who, Izuka?
Yeah.
I thought his plan was to... Oh, I found idiot number 2. I thought
Yeah.
his plan was to... Uh-oh. Oh, no.
His plan was to what? What happened?
this
What's
really-
going on?
I paralyzed myself. and I need to make sure I don't get paralyzed.
You don't want to do that.
Okay. Whew. Heal.
Yeah, so you gotta. Oh well, we were something about Azuka.
Yeah, his plan. I thought his plan was basically go to Sonic fan conventions and tell you how the moon is. I was looking at it the wrong way, even though it is half it is destroyed since Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, when people are like, hey, so the Super Emeralds, and you're like, hey, so, no, who cares? Well, see, because the thing is that when you play the game, I mean, the Super Emeralds are pretty clearly, like, I mean, they're big Chaos Emeralds, so they're just Chaos Emeralds, but they're big, you know? And then people are like, oh, I need to know about the Super Emeralds and how they're different from the Chaos Emeralds. It's like, well, you know, in Japan, they probably just thought, hey, it's Chaos Emeralds, but now they got big. And so when he's sitting there and saying, "Oh yeah, the Super Emeralds, they're not happening anymore," and Hypersonic, no, that's not happening anymore, because it was fun in Sonic 3 Knuckles because hey, you bought the game in 2 parts, so you needed something else to do. If Sonic 3 so everyone just needed to calm down. And if you're asking about Super Emeralds canon. Because the way I look at it, the way I've always looked at it, is that there are 7 Chaos Emeralds, and Sonic had them when he showed up on Angel Island. And he got punched, and Knuckles stole them. And then in the instruction booklet to Sonic 3, Knuckles had 7 Chaos Emeralds. So you could say maybe they just they split in half and then combined together, sort of like what Fleetway did, without realizing that they were stealing it from real Sega. And then there's only 7, but for a second there was 14, but then they became 7 again, and it kind of makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't really matter because there's 7 anyway.
I think something bad happened because I died.
Did you break the game?
Well, it immediately boot me from the mission and gave me some money and said, "Yeah, nice try." So the bad news is, if you complete a mission, you can't play it again. Although luckily I can play the Knights one again if I want to, but I don't know if I want to keep doing that. Because some of these are way too hard for my character right now.
A pity 100 Meseta for failing.
Let's play with Rappy.
I mean, I feel like it's like if you were trying to win something and you accidentally lost your left arm, and maybe a girl would do something for you because she feels bad, and then go and cleanse herself because you are disgusting, not because of you missing your arm, but because you didn't shower for 3 months beforehand. I don't
David,
know where
what
I'm
are you
going
doing?
with it. I don't know. Forget it. Nothing happened. Well, because because DeGarden wrote Pity, and I was like, yes, Pity, and then that's where my head went.
Man, the Rappies are having a festival.
That I am afraid.
They are having a festival. I hear some Amigo music.
Well, you're off. Have fun. Apparently, you're being forced to go.
All right.
I hope you like playing games.
Do I have some business, or do I want no business with this Rappy?
Hey, let's look on eBay and see how much. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, GameCube. Case only, no game. Oh. I can buy the
99
case.
pence.
No, I can buy the case now for $8.95.
Wow, they could fuck off.
Someone put up Billy Hatcher. The current bid is $2.25 plus $2.75 shipping. So it's far cheaper to bid on that than it would be to buy an empty case.
That's eBay for you, to be brutally honest.
Oh, I can also buy the game by itself for $14.99. So if I buy the case and the game, I can put them together.
Oh, hey, Chocobos.
Rappies.
Oh, okay.
Or I guess I could just get the original box and disc only. That one doesn't come with the manual. That's upsetting. How do people lose the manual but have the case in the game? The manual's in the case. You had to purposefully lose the manual. How did you do that? It's just like how I get confused when people are like, here's my Sega Genesis games. I don't have any cases. Like, well, how did you lose the case? It's at least with the NES and the Super Nintendo and Game Boys. I mean, those cases were cardboard. Cardboard gets destroyed.
I do actually have an absolute crap ton of Mega Drive games that don't have cases. That said, they were all bought second-hand.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I mean, I have ones without cases, but those are also ones that I just got secondhand, like at used game stores or whatever. I just don't understand how you could lose a Sega Genesis case, because...
Bearing in mind, you could bludgeon someone to death with a Mega Drive case and it would survive.
I can kind of understand how, like, Sega CD and Saturn cases get destroyed, or could go missing, because those things were huge, inconvenient, and easily breakable. I don't know how many Saturn cases I've broken over the years, without meaning to.
Could be worse, David. It could be a Dreamcast case. You breathe on those and they fall to bits.
Yeah, but at least you just, like, buy, like, a generic CD case and put it all back together, you know?
Oh, I can't use my telepipe.
That sounds like drug paraphernalia.
You have to manipulate the glowing balls.
Makes me go back and pioneer ship. But I need to go back to the pioneer ship because I got no money.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Wow, it's a real fun part in the JRPG sense where there's nothing to do.
Great! That's how you know this game has lasted for 10 years. It's surpassed NACA's expectations.
Exactly.
I wonder if he goes on the server and plays the game when no one's looking.
I'd be surprised, actually. If, like, he's probably impressed about the fact that, fans have tried to keep this game up over the years, and it's one of the few Dreamcast games you can still play online.
He has an account on the server as Super Kawaii Cutie Girl 123.
Oh man, he probably gets asked to cyber all the time. Naka, how many people have sent you pictures of their penis on the internet? What?
Far too many.
I just want to know what his son thinks. He has a son, right? Naka is like this. He has a kid. I don't know how old that kid is, but he has a kid who's an actual kid, like a child. I want to know. I want to know what the kid thinks about his dad and how his dad made Sonic.
I'm
a big fan of Mario.
I think it's really weird that all these rappies are more than cognitive in their ways to speak to you.
It'd be funny if Yujinaka's kid is like, I really like Sonic 06, but I hated Sonic 9.
We're gonna play this motorcycle game once I get another set of points, and I got enough to get one more point. And that's what I need for this chicken run. So let's do it.
Chicken race going on over here. The rules are simple. No points, no game. That's his voice. I've made it canon.
Ah, thank you. This is the PSO anime we've dreamed of.
Oh,
Finally.
man. Can you imagine a PSO anime that tries to be as accurate to the game as possible?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Or you're just wandering around, lots of green areas. I love it.
I don't know if you guys tried to watch the Zillion anime when there was that post on it on Sega Bits, where it had Opa Opa as starring in one of the episodes.
What anime?
Did he just go to Is he just going on about motorcycles?
Kind of.
Birdman on motorcycle.
In there.
Hedgehogs on motorcycles.
Lee.
Birdman on motorcycles. It's the quote-unquote chicken race.
Your 3
Yeah,
points
motorcycle.
saved up.
Stop! Oh god, I went through the floor. Wow, that was weird.
Did you
I had
glitch?
an option to stop or stop.
Oh,
That's a motorcycle.
drive the motorcycle off the cliff over there.
And now I've got no money.
Try to park as close as possible. So what? You got to try and drift it towards the edge and not fall over.
My controls are menu options, which made no friggin' sense.
Oh.
You had
Well.
stop and stop.
Man, these
Why is there
controls
not
are
an
worse
option
than
to power
Sonic
slide?
Art. Oh.
Worse than Sonic 06.
I don't think I can leave Rappy Land without, I don't know, quitting the game or something. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Oh man, if somebody's watching the stream that actually knows how to play Phantasy Star Online properly, they're screaming at you.
Yeah, well...
Looks like you've got 0 points.
Oh god. I'm getting caught in geometry. And this Amigo music will not stop. It's the same, like, 1 or 2 minutes of the song. Yeah, I think I need to come back when I actually put money
Catch
back in.
all of the glowing balls.
Because if you, oh, okay. If you die, you lose all your money. Luckily, I got plenty of money saved at the bank, so all I need to do is just come back with some money.
You could do that.
Yep.
Or you could just
The
run
realism
around
of
and
this
cry.
game is astounding.
And the Amiga music is still happening.
Yeah!
Well, why would you want it to stop?
No, but this guy is feeling some kind of energy going on around him, but
Hmm.
I think we shouldn't touch him. I think he's got diseases.
Uh,
Alright.
yeah, those spores don't look too promising.
Alright, we got some serious cash here.
If you collect points, you'll become cool like me. I'm so cool!
Want to be
I have
cool,
points!
don't you?
Also, these women have some serious busts. That's...
And they also have really flat faces.
Well,
so
It's a
well,
it's a 10-year-old video game or something, so
big flat busts.
that's what happens. That's the evolution of the human race.
Yeah.
Your
Yep.
face will be flat, your nose will be a polygon, and your chest is going to be huge.
Just do it. David's go. Next piece will be a 16-part series on the evolution of boobies in Sega video games.
So,
Man, I like it. Okay, we're gonna start with snail maze. There's no...
you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there was a snail maze here somewhere.
Oh, I love snail maze. Snail maze is great. Snail maze is snails in it. Oh, I want to play snail maze. You should totally play snail maze on this thing.
Oh god, they want 1,000 for a point now. What the hell? Oh, come on. Alright, I guess I gotta go do some things first.
I feel like every time we go on the stream at some point, I talk about Ken Penders, David Gonterman, and snail maze.
Hey, that's quite alright.
Holy,
Talk about-
holy trifecta.
We could talk about Sega Channel.
We will. I heard that Ken Penders is gonna make a comic book adaptation of Snail Maze. It was gonna be.
He's bringing David Gonterman on as a consultant.
Oh yeah, he was really impressed by the Princess Sally protest comic. The batteries to my little handheld Sega Master System Colico thing are dying, and so as I try to play Snail Maze, it's fading away into the darkness. No!
Yeah! Bartadoo's my technique to be judged.
I beat Snail Maze
Uh-oh.
once, was very excited by that.
Your driving
Well, how
level
many-
is B class. Error 0.5 Rappy.
Ooh. How many levels are there in Snail Maze?
I think there's 10, if I remember correctly.
I think I've beaten maybe the first 2.
Well, what happens is that if you play it over and over again, you just start memorizing the pathways, and then you're like, yeah, I won! and then you're like, oh, it just starts over from the beginning. That's what a pack-in title was in the 80s.
And it's the same bloody music clip over and over.
Oh, but it's the best song ever. That should be the theme song to this Twitch channel. See, I like how on the little tiny Coleco Pocket Master System emulator thingy, it's just emulating the BIOS because it starts up and it says Sega Master System, so there's like no effort to it.
Yes, but if it didn't emulate the BIOS, David, you wouldn't be able to play Snail Maze.
I know, but I still think it's funny. There's I think like a Flash or a Java version somewhere on the internet, and it's a recreation of it.
Probably.
There is a Flash version of Snail Maze, yeah, because I think I've got it saved somewhere.
Yeah, you can play it. We can play it on the stream after you do your motorcycle race.
That motorcycle quest didn't go down so well the second.
Video Retro playing Snail Maze.
I got all these points. Going home.
David, I am extremely shocked by the fact that the article for Snail Maze is relatively small.
Uh-oh.
What?
What, on Sega Retro?
And you don't have a single edit for that page.
What?
I
David.
better get on
The vast majority of it was actually done by Black Squirrel.
Black Squirrel, how dare you! No, wait.
David, why?
Well,
Why
I don't
did
know.
you...
I think... Well, let me go to the page and see what I can add to it.
Your luxurious prize. Alright, I got 10 points. Awesome.
I guess pretty much, it just needs to... It doesn't have screenshots for all the mazes, does it?
No.
It needs
Doesn't.
screenshots for every maze! That's gonna be my goal. The most detailed snail maze page on the internet.
Alright.
You can embed the Flash game.
Right, I'm sure the main contributors to the Sega Retro Wiki would appreciate that.
And why wouldn't they?
Why not? Yeah.
Like, hey, here.
Dang it. I only got 1 point from that, but I'm gonna try it one more time. Said, I'm gonna do it again. I like this. This menu option says if you want to participate, you have the choice between pass, do it, or no way. So there's 2 ways to cancel out.
Like, you can either say, or you can say, what? Are you insane? Why would I do this game in this game I'm playing? Which is a bit silly.
Alright, now to catch the
Oh.
balls.
This is off topic, but David, this news is of interest to you.
Oh, is it now? I'm always of interest to news.
Yeah.
What's up?
Wonder
Your very
Wonder
latest
Woman
news
is,
of Snail Maze.
Wonder Woman is going to be in 3 movies or something by the same actor with the same actress. So not just in that Man of Steel sequel.
Alright, the Man of Steel sequel is not really a Man of Steel sequel.
Yeah, it's just Batman for the Superman.
Right. Which means they could still make a movie called Man of Steel 2. But if they just call it Man of Steel 2, that'd be silly, because they don't do that anymore. So it'd be called Man of Steel, Man of Iron. I don't know.
Anyway, this is for, apparently it's for the Batman Superman movie, the Justice League movie, and the standalone Wonder Woman movie.
Oh, so
these balls.
Who's supposed to
Oh,
be
hey,
making
this is
the
interesting.
Wonder Woman movie?
Going back to the Wikipedia page for Snail Maze again. It
Sega
has
Retro page.
the Sega Retro page. Sorry. It has the RRP down as all of them as question marks for the price. Surely this should be 0.
Guys, I found the Snail Maze game. It's catching glowing balls, except I am not a snake. Stop! That's it!
It's over. Well, yeah, actually, I think because I was looking on Sega Retro, all of the game soundtracks they have, they're all listed as price question mark as well. So when Sega Retro was put together, nobody bothered to look up those prices, and nobody's bothered to update it and include those prices. So Snail Maze is not alone.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident of the fact that Snail Maze didn't cost any money, though.
Yeah, no, Snail. I mean, I guess you could have like a. Like an end.
Seriously, what would you put down for it? Bearing in mind that it would the cost of the system, kind of like there are probably millions of people out there who had Master Systems who never even knew about Snail Maze.
Right, because you had to hold 1, 2, and up at the Sega logo, assuming you do not have a cartridge inserted.
I think I'm about to stop this point collection fun since I kind of did all I really did.
Because there are other pages on Sega Retro that have screenshots of every level that they're talking about.
I need y'all's help for this one. So he wants me to find 3 Rappy brothers. In order, it needs to be Calvin, Kevin, and Colvin.
Okay. Calvin. What was the second one?
Kelvin.
Chocobo.
Kevin.
Yeah. And then the third one is Colvin.
Colvin.
So Calvin, Kevin, Colvin.
Coolvin.
Find them in that order.
Oh, it's Colvin. I had to write Coolvin.
This is not good because I can't tell who's who.
Well, I mean, what happens if you find them out of order? You just have to go back and then look at them in order?
It's in silence.
Ready? I'm confused. They're all yellow. Maybe.
Yeah, I really don't get what's going on.
They're all the same.
I'm a lady. Mistaking me for Kevin is quite rude. I'm the middle brother, not Calvin, the eldest brother. So, this is Kevin right here. As you'll see eventually. That's Calvin. This is...
Where's Hobbs?
Oh, that's not Kevin.
So apparently everyone in the species looks exactly the same, and the only difference is...
Yep, now I gotta...
Nothing.
They're not exactly the same, David, you racist.
Oh god, this is awful.
You figured
And
this...
the other is not Calvin, my eldest brother. No, I didn't want to talk to you. If you're free, then hang out with me. I'm Fuki, I'm in a jam.
I'm Kevin.
Why do you keep going to the same bloody one?
Because it's really hard to switch between rappies. Really hard. Like, when you try to target an enemy or somebody to talk to or an item, like, the camera needs to be able to see that object before it'll target it. Which is very aggravating.
You should have found out what his jam was.
Oh, Fuki.
Yeah.
Time. See. Okay, you gotta do it
What
again.
were you supposed to do? You found, like, Calvin half a billion
You
times.
have to find them in order.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Yeah, so you got this one who wants to talk to you for hours, and he's gonna waste your points if you do that.
I'm in a jam.
Like literally for hours? Or
I'm going home.
I got stuck in this game. I don't know what these guys are doing to me.
I'm not dealing with this. Going home to the space city in the sky. I don't know
it'd
why
be
we
great
want
if they
Uh-oh. Ah,
So they
So
live
big-
in this giant space city, right?
this guy is having some real issues here. I'm making him faint now.
So they go on the planet, and okay, so there's like a story to this game, right?
It's like the people of Pioneer 1 landed on Ragul and wanted to,
Didn't they all die? Like the
Yeah.
scouting party died, and so
Yes.
when everyone showed up, they were like, "Hey, let's not all go on the planet before we figure out why everyone else died." And then
that guy's falling down.
yeah.
I'm
and
very
now he's
confused by
asking
this.
if I want to join in on something.
I've got this great idea. It's called the Falling Mission. If we all fall at the same time.
I hope this shot guy is not on, like, level ultimate or something like that.
Wanna play? Are you sure he's just not hitting on you?
I hope not.
Hello, my name is Bartman. I am in the game. That's what you could type.
So, let's see. I don't know who this guy is.
We're gonna play.
Alright.
Are you
bursting.
Ah, that sounds gross.
Ew. He's also playing a friggin' level ultimate. I can't fucking... I'm not enough level for that. Although probably just...
Do it anyway.
Yeah, let's
Do it anyway.
So we gotta wait.
Let's see what happens.
Echo.
Oh no! Ah, let me in.
Woo!
He's level 121.
Wow, he either really played the game or not, or
Yeah.
used alternate methods.
He's gonna be dropping all sorts of things.
I really don't get this proxy detection thing. I don't know what this means. What do you mean? I don't get what this proxy detection thing is supposed to mean.
Maybe it's trying to detect if you're cheating or you're not an evil Baka Gaijin.
Maybe, but... DA Garden, can you help me out here?
Is the acorn? Oh yeah, he is there.
Oh, this guy is a Sega Net man.
Maybe you're playing with Fred Durst.
Maybe it's Yuji Naka. That's how you say its name, right? Yuji Naka.
So hack. No, I don't want to hack.
Oh, we hacking tonight. We hacking tonight.
Heck, everything.
Axe.
I can only hack this on this A button here, but it's not gonna let me do anything else. Oh no! It stopped him. Why doesn't he join my thing? I guess we can join the Phantasy Star game. Player is bursting. Hold on.
Needs to go to the loo. He's bursting.
Yeah.
He's bursting at the seams.
GTFO.
That's nice.
Where?
Ah, it's not there either. still having. Yeah, these guys.
We
are
don't
kinda-
want you.
Yeah, we don't racism either. So thanks for that. The people of Twitch, thank you for your kind words. Yeah. I just
Wow.
yeah, I think I provoked him, so this is gonna go off real well. Twitch can suck me off.
Ah, man. That's gonna be hot.
So tell him to go climb a wall of 1,000 dicks.
What was that again?
Climb a wall of 1,000 dicks.
That sounds hot.
Hello!
What's up?
Shadix,
Oh, hey, Shadix.
you should-
You're live on the internet, please do not swear.
Yeah,
Am I allowed to be here? Oh, okay.
please tell the world of the joys of. Actually, just join our stream so that we have people who actually know what the hell is going on about this video game we are currently playing.
Oh.
Come to block 2.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't have this installed.
Well, this is the GameCube version. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Have
Yeah.
you ever played Phantasy Star Online 2? It got chocobos in it.
Phantasy Star Online 2 Chocobos? Okay.
Alright.
I've played that game a lot and I've never seen one of those. Maybe it's the new. Is that in the newest patch?
Yeah. Patch released 2007. It was called the Universe Patch. It made the game in universe.
It made it Final Fantasy.
It made it Final Fantasy VII Unleashed with eternal characters. All
Final Fantasy Star Online.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy Star Online 14, 15.
Final Fantasy Star in the Darkness. Dragon Quest. Wait, hold on. Blue Cross Blue Shield. What? Hi. Oh, hi, Shadix. When'd you get here?
Hi.
All of this is a bad idea.
Everything is a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, wow, we actually got some people who really want to Phantasy Star the hell out of this stuff.
Phallic Fantasy.
I am.
Yeah, you okay there, David?
I'm never okay.
I'm
Oh,
surprised
okay.
people still play this.
Yeah,
Like, I was surprised SCHD Hack is still online.
Yeah.
And now I'm surprised that people are actually still playing this.
yeah.
Yeah, someone just called Boardman something we can't say on the stream.
Oh no, he's... I wish
Clearly,
I-
these people have never even heard of Davina McCall.
What is a GCN?
GameCube.
It's just a bloody GC. Why do people insist on sticking an N on the end for no reason?
GameCube Nintendo.
Exactly, it sounds retarded.
Should type.
Oh,
I
there's
am
the
playing
guy
this
falling
on-
down again.
He just loves to fall, and that sexy lady also fell.
I'd probably have an easier chance playing, probably have an easier time trying to play the PC version instead of the GameCube one, because, I've had some trouble trying to connect to the GameCube server when I try to get this, stream going.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are still servers around for Blue Burst.
Alright, yeah!
At least I think so.
Uh.
Actually, I haven't checked in years, so...
Yeah! Alright.
LOL, SegaNet loves you. Man, you're
Laugh out loud.
Ah, this is amazing.
Zuka, she's got a bodacious E158 on her. Hold control and press a letter.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Oh dear.
The Great Emerald's power allows me to.
I followed the sound of the Master Emerald, and I found myself deep inside this canyon.
Which which PSO, which version of PSO did you play, Shadix? Was it just Dreamcast, or did you also?
I played Dreamcast and then I played Blue Burst.
Oh, okay.
BB guys, BB guys, BB.
BB.
Okay, wait. Okay, so there's a storyline. Did episode 3 have like an ending where something happened at the end?
Episode 3 takes place after episode 4. It's weird. I gotta go.
Does episode 4 have a proper ending? Does episode 3 have a proper ending, or does it just kind of like not end? Or does the game just not care?
Lesbo haircut. Yeah, great.
So you're sitting in a chair.
Yeah, we could have had chair races. That would have been amazing. Where did Shadix go?
I don't know. Did he say I gotta go and then leave?
Maybe.
Guys.
Like it's hard to tell what's going on when I'm trying to play this game. All right.
None of this makes sense.
Yeah. Well, we can at least kind of do some dancing, probably. No? Ah, come on. After I just learned how to dance, I can't do it in the game itself. So I can't bust some fat moves in front of bosses. Well, I guess we could play some Billy Hatcher or something.
Oh.
Billy Hatcher and the Giant. Whoa!
Or either Billy Hatcher or Echo the Dolphin.
Do Billy Hatcher.
I love Billy Hatcher and the Giant. Whoa!
Oh well. I'm definitely gonna try and stream this game some more because
Yeah, if I can get the PC version working, I'd stream that sometime. Of Billy Hatcher, I mean.
yeah. Oh, definitely. Because like I said, I've been interested in playing this game for several years, for quite a long time, and thankfully that we have these hosted servers and stuff like that this game can keep on going. Especially when Phantasy Star Online 2 is still not around.
Well, we could try using those patches and stuff. Well, people made.
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh, yeah, could do all sorts of things.
It's apparently pretty easy to use now, actually. Like they made an automatic patcher and everything.
Man. Wait, if I make screenshots of all the mazes in Snail Maze, does that mean I'm gonna have to give descriptions on the wiki that says levels? And level, it's like maze 1. This is a maze you have to get to the end. Like, I mean, I don't know how you describe it.
This is amazing, these stupid emotes. Where is my chair? Oh well. Well, okay, let's see if... Well, yeah, we'll just go ahead and bounce out. Let's do an offline mission, and then see how that works out. And then by the time I die, I'm just gonna give up and play something else. Because you can also download quests onto the memory card and play them that way.
Oh.
And of course, there's a split screen mode that's only in the GameCube and Xbox versions, but again, can't really do a whole lot.
Well, you need to find another person. Split screen it up.
All the people that I know have kind of stopped playing, but well, I think they also kind of traded out a lot of their old stuff, like they don't have their memory cards or whatever anymore. Right.
You can play in a group of 2 to 4 players. Oh no, now you can't, because you picked 1 player. What have you done? You're picking episode 1. Welcome to Rigel, whatever.
Well, let's play another mission that's in reference to another Sega game. Which one is it?
I hope it's Bug.
Only, if only.
Yeah.
It's Chris Patton from the Government Public Peace Department. That's all in lowercase,
Oh.
by the way.
Oh man.
Alright, I want to finish a quest on the stream, damn it.
You don't want to look too incompetent. Oh.
If you all turn up the guys, I'm talking to the guys who are in the Skype chat here. If you turn up the stream, you can hear which song is from what game. It's it has to do with Takanobu Mitsuyoshi.
I hear a Japanese man
Yeah.
singing.
We haven't played with PC players yet. Again, I'm just messing with the GameCube version because it's the one I have a character with. Talking to Twitch user. I can't read it because it's in green. And it's on my other TV, so it's hard to see. Anyway, it's based on Burning Rangers, that's what it is. And now I have to shoot fire to extinguish it.
Oh.
I swear it's exciting.
Urawayo, Ishanwayo.
Hoof.
Hmm.
That's what it said. Hoof.
Oh. Well.
Alright. I may try to get the PC version working again, but I gotta get an account working with their Shadix Blueburst for executing. And since they're kind of under DDoS attacks, or they were, their registration's kind of in shambles at the moment.
Why would anybody try to DDoS a Phantasy Star server?
I really don't know.
I mean,
Maybe they're just really, really big fans of Lord of the Rings Online.
Supposedly, I mean, I don't really know what all's going on, but supposedly one of the guys who's been, or the guy who's been doing it, has been trying to, just been kind of jealous of people not going to his server, and it has a bunch of, like, spyware and all this other crap running on it or something. I don't know. Again, this is what happens when you try to read a message board with people who don't have English as their first language. So, mostly people from, like, Brazil or whatever.
Banyo. Banyo.
Phantasy Star and go.
Uh-oh. Now we got a bad guy. Booma, did you
Oh.
cause this fire?
How bad is he?
Thankfully these guys are much slower, and I gotta level up. Ow. Now hopefully this means that I'm not gonna be fighting high-level monsters in this one, because if I do, that would suck. But it is. Yeah, see, these are Giga Boombas that I was fighting earlier, but they're moving much slower. I have a feeling they may have tried to make the missions harder, like I was saying earlier. That said, it's probably not exactly all that exciting over an MMO game. Like, I wouldn't even bother to watch something that's really like Dota or World of Warcraft or whatever.
Yeah. I really don't care about MOBA games.
And this game has battle arena stuff against other players, but you know, it's kind of clumsy.
Well, you can always play Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure.
Yep, but I can't support that Kickstarter because it died.
Oh, it did die, didn't it? It didn't win, did it?
Yeah.
No, it failed miserably.
Nobody wants an HD version of Boogerman.
I
Yeah,
can't
they-
imagine why.
What the
They even got Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, and apparently the guy who made Earthworm Jim was not happy about that.
Yeah.
That was
Wait.
so weird.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
the
I
HD
missed that.
version of Earthworm Jim he wasn't happy with? That's what you're saying.
No, he was upset about Earthworm Jim being with Boogerman.
Oh, you mean in that fighting game?
No, in the new Boogerman game. Like, the Kickstarter perk was, hey, we're gonna have Earthworm Jim in here. When
Oh.
they never really asked for permission in the first place.
Oh, well, how could they get permission then if they didn't ask for permission? Because they don't own Earthworm Jim, do they?
That seems to be the thing with Kickstarter projects, especially like that Mega Man board game, that somehow actually did get the rights from Capcom finally.
Actually,
Oh.
didn't they get that before they started the Kickstarter?
Super
I thought-
fighting board game.
I think it was before that, because even on the Kickstarter page it said pending Capcom approval.
Right, which means they probably submitted it to Capcom, put up the Kickstarter, and then waited for the approval. And if they didn't get the approval, they probably would have just pulled the plug on the Kickstarter because they couldn't actually make it, and then they would just be stealing people's money. Instead of Mega Man, we'll make it
Okay.
Blonic Man.
Blonic Man. No, they just need to make their own original character that's a very thin man thing of actually Mega Man. You could call it like Mighty Number 9 or something.
Oh, I get what you're talking about. But yeah, no, I did. Because I kind of halfway glanced at the Boogerman Kickstarter when it was on. I didn't
Yeah.
read through all of the levels and stretch goals and things. Because I mean, I own Boogerman. I somehow someone bought it for me when it was new, and I played it and I beat it,
I think
and I
I've got
was
a
like,
copy somewhere.
haha, he's picking his nose. And at the time, as like a 9-10-year-old kid, I was like, this is the greatest
Most
thing.
hilarious thing ever, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was still the same.
I thought Boogerman was gross even back then. I was like, why would you want to play this character named Boogerman?
Well, his secret identity was Snotty Ragsdale.
Well, like, that's not as good as, like, sketch, it's not as good as Sketch Turner. Or Joe Pencil, as he was originally called.
Oh, you could play. Isn't there a game where you're a pencil on the Sega CD or something?
That would be Wild Woody.
Yeah, you could play that.
Yeah, that's everybody's favorite. Die, Rappy.
And I mean, to be fair, if the HD version happened, I'd probably play it just to see what the heck was going on.
I
but-
would have played it if they did put a Earthworm Jim in there, because I never played as Boogerman.
Well, I just don't understand why people always linked. Well, I mean, because you have Boogerman, you have Earthworm Jim, and I know Earthworm Jim has talking boogers in it, but
Yeah, that's different. Like I like Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim's a cool game.
because there was the nice booger that was in his back, and then there was the mean booger, which
That was Snot, by the way.
it's not what's the nice
Snot.
one.
Yes.
It was the mean.
There was like his pet buddy or whatever in the cartoon.
Yes.
show, too.
Right, and then you could use
As opposed to
him-
Peter Puppy, who was his actual psychic in the cartoon, as opposed to a single level
Yeah,
fucking annoying chase sequence.
and Peter Puppy was in the show was like the actual hero, and Jim was kind of like the bumbling idiot, which kind of
Was there any actual benefit in the game in the first game's Peter Puppy level of actually going on for the second bit, other than sheer masochist torture?
I thought there were like extra lives near the end or something like that.
Yeah.
And if you miss it at all, like if you don't make it to the end of the hard route, it would just bounce back to the exit for the normal exit of the level, which is completely fine.
I was like, man, you're not good enough for this. Well, whatever.
Yeah. Of course,
But-
Earthworm Jim is also pretty finicky in terms of like its animation.
It is.
Yeah. There's also that HD remake, which was they just traced over the original sprites, which didn't look that great.
I wasn't terribly fond of the HD port they did. Because, like you said, all they did was take the Super Nintendo version and just, I don't know, kind of take filter and then kind of draw on top of that.
And for some reason, there's like a single level from the special edition.
Yes, just one, and then that's it. Which was
Right, 'cause
that makes no sense. Because they pulled from the Windows 95 version, which is the same thing as a special edition on Sega CD. Whoops. But like you said, they only pulled from the special edition of New Jack City, and then they didn't do anything else.
Just don't understand. Like, if you're gonna make a super cool HD version of Earthworm Jim, you want to go all out.
And they made a multiplayer mode for Earthworm Jim.
Oh yeah, they did add additional levels like that, yeah.
It's a 4-player co-op, and of course they had the internet levels, which are kind of alright.
Yeah, they had keyboard cats
Yes.
Right.
as a boss or something.
I haven't played the HD version, so I haven't experienced the new levels. But
That's alright.
I liked it. See, I Earthworm Jim. I love Earthworm Jim. Makes
Keyboard
me
cats.
I like Burning Rangers.
So what they need
What's
to
the difference
do?
between Burning Rangers and Earthworm Jim?
No, this
And
same game.
Boogerman.
Boogerman and Earthworm Jim fought in Clay Fighter 63 and a third, or whatever it was called. Was that what it's
I
called?
do like I like that game simply for the fact that they were piss taking the fact that everybody called their game name 64.
So that guy just said, if you keep your hopes up, God will never forsake you. 10. Sonic Team and their religious undertones.
Yeah. Gotta love the religious undertones in.
Isn't the religious undertones of Sonic Team basically usually confined to gigantic monster of the week that's somehow a god to some primitive tribe?
That sounds about right. Well, I mean,
There's
Yeah.
usually ancient stone tablets involved.
I noticed, especially with like the Sonic Adventure games, they try to sneak in a fair amount of philosophical nonsense in their games, which I don't know.
Philosophical nonsense in their games involving black hedgehogs riding around on motorcycles brandishing pistols.
Yeah,
This is who I am.
I don't know. Like, sometimes their intentions are kind of weird. Like, I do get where they come from sometimes, but at the same time, I still feel like they're not the greatest game designers in the world. These are not okay.
Sonic Team is the greatest game designer in the world. Up until 2001.
Oh, David.
What happened in 2000? I don't remember. Oh, okay, so what they need to do is they need to make Earthworm Jim 1 and 2 HD Plus, where they take the Sega CPC version of both and make it HD with the new levels, and also they have the shiny people make the Davy. Wait, what's his name again? I was gonna say Davy Slam, and that's wrong.
Banana Slam.
Davy Slam did not make Earthworm Jim. It's Perry, right?
Yeah.
David Perry.
Oh, is that the setting?
Earthworm
I'm
Jim.
gonna duck out. I've got a few things I need to sort.
No. Alright.
Yeah, okay.
Have fun.
Maybe back later, maybe not.
Ah,
It depends on if I'm going to keep streaming Phantasy Star Online for the masses.
Yeah. How much longer do you think it'll go then? But yeah, GTYL.
Alright.
Alright.
BYOB.
Biob.
I have no idea what any of you just said.
Bring your own barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Oh man. Oh boy. I
Playmate.
need to find the right trigger to spawn these enemies.
Uh-oh. Playmates Toys, finding success with the license for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, wanted to start their own franchise. Inspired by the success of the Sonic the Hedgehog series, with Sonics 1 and 2, they decided they wanted to start the franchise as a video game, a rare approach at the time. From there, the game's design actually started with Doug TNaples' simple sketch of an earthworm that he presented to Shiny Entertainment. Impressed, David, Perry, and the rest of Shiny bought the rights to Earthworm Jim from Ten Nepal and started developing the game. From there, Ten Nepal would work on doing the game design, creating level ideas, and voicing Jim's character, while Perry and the other programmers created other characters and game mechanics. The game's crazy atmosphere, world, and characters was due to the fact that the company had previously always been restricted to doing licensed games like 7-Up's Cool Spot, where they had to conform to the other company's preset limitations. Oh. That's what Wikipedia says.
You know what? That talk of Boogerman and Clay Fighter and all that kind of reminded me that one of the rarest Nintendo 64 games is Clay Fighter Skull Cut, since that was the blockbuster rental.
No.
And I don't know, it probably goes up as high as like Andrew Green's Saga for the Saturn. It's ridiculous.
When are they porting Panzer Dragoon? Why don't they port Panzer Dragoon? We'll never port Panzer Dragoon Saga now, will they?
Nope, but they're never gonna bring out that Clay Fighter 63 and a third port for the DSi. They were supposed to port, they were supposed to port Clay Fighter 63 and a third to the Nintendo DS, and there's screenshots of the game running on the DS, but they never released it.
Well, why not?
Because it was going to be on the DSiWare, and Nintendo's DSi shop is utter crap.
Well, that's
True.
Also, these rappies never die. Only the actors who play them.
Uh,
Oh god. Holy shit, that almost killed me. See? Rappy, don't get in the way of my shots. It's dead, by the way. Ran out of things to say finally.
yeah. I'll just go download Billy Hatcher again and see if I can get it running.
On PC?
Well, tomorrow. Yeah. At least I'll download it now, but...
No, I was gonna say, I noticed that when I try to play the PC version, it actually has okay widescreen support until you play the game multiplayer. Since, the game had 4-player local multiplayer options, but since it was never designed to run in a widescreen, only player 1 screen appears wide, and it overlaps player 2 screen, which doesn't look terribly great. That's my Billy Hacker story.
Oh.
Why would I let me shoot magic?
I don't know.
I give up.
Did you break it? Did you break the whole thing? Did you break the whole game?
Yep.
Bart, you keep on breaking the game.
I don't know. I find him as is, alright? I touch nothing.
You just can't stop taking a hammer.
So what I'm trying to do is I have magic mapped to some hotkeys that you can switch between by pressing the R button. So you have to map like your attack buttons with the command menu you get to from here. And the ones I have mapped currently regard my gun. The green one is my Monomate, which lets me use a healing item. And when I hold the R button, I have a button mapped for healing myself with a technique, as well as electricity and a fire spell. And I can't use my magic whatsoever. Of course, you can use the on-screen keyboard with the Y button, but why would I need to do that?
Well, shucks.
Maybe this is like Star Fox Adventures, where I'm not supposed to... where I'm a shoot first, ask questions later kind of guy, and General Pepper is not happy about that. Alright.
I know what we should do. We should have a marathon where we play every Batman game on a Sega system.
So, Batman Forever, the arcade game. Here we go.
Oh!
Alright.
That game is insane. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that in action. And that's apparently running on Sega hardware from Acclaim.
Wait, what's it called again?
I think it's Batman Forever.
For the arcade.
Yep. And there was a port made for the Sega Saturn. Oh god.
I mean, I know there's a Batman Forever game. I didn't know it was in arcades, though.
Well, there's the console game, which is utter crap, but nobody
Where-
likes to talk about it.
The arcade version of Batman Forever is a 1996 beat-em-up. It was ported to the Sega Saturn the following year as Batman Forever, the arcade game. That's what it says on Sega Retro.
Yep.
Looks like it didn't do too well in the scoring range.
I can't imagine why.
It looks like Mean Machine Sega gave it a 68. Looks like Edge gave it a 40. Looks like Sega Saturn gave it a 63. Looks like Batman. Okay, so there's on the Mega Drive you got Batman, Revenge of the Joker, Batman Returns, The Adventures of, and Batman Forever. So you can just play all those in a row. It's flawless. Because I know everyone that's in here loves Batman. If only The Dark Knight Rises had come out with a video game on the Sega Saturn as well.
Yeah. I gotta go now.
Alright.
No!
Right now. Bye.
God. Everybody's bailing out.
Gonna be me and Bart looking at these wrappings.
And rescuing these people. Oh, this guy
Jacob.
this guy is so on fire. Literally. And he's just sitting there like it's nothing.
Well then.
Even androids melt, you know.
I was getting this-
Wait. Oh, apparently I did a bad thing. Where
Oh, what'd you do?
so the android was on fire, literally on fire, and of course if you set coordinates to teleport him, you can teleport him to safety. Well, I teleported him to safety while he was on fire, so now I have burned down the hospital that he was transported to, and everybody's dead.
Well, that's unfortunate.
What does Commander Bartledew have to say about that? Oops. Oh yeah.
That,
Mhm.
so did you, what, so you killed a bunch of people?
I hope not. Otherwise, this mission has failed, and I gotta start all over.
Even androids melt, you know.
There's some parts of this game that I really like. And you know what? I don't know. I kind of like Phantasy Stars as an RPG series, even though I have very little experience with the games. Because I don't know about you, but I've barely played.
Phantasy Star?
Yeah, I barely played any of the Phantasy Star RPGs, especially like
Well,
2.
Isn't 2 like the best one? Or is 4 the best one?
I really like 4.
I know 3 is like the bastard child, right?
Yeah, because it was made by a completely different team. But with 4,
Yeah.
I tried to get everything to work together.
Wait, no, but 4 came out. When did 4 come out?
I think 94 or 95.
it didn't have like Naka, and Oshima on it because they're busy with other things, right?
Yeah. Alright, now I think I hear the end credits to Burning Rangers, which is some J-pop song.
Oh, that's why that man was on fire.
Yeah.
I completely forgot this had anything to do with Burning Rangers.
Well, everything is saved now, but now I need to find a way to go back to Pioneer 2. Also, it's raining, which would have been very helpful, several minutes ago. But no.
Well, maybe we should have a Phantasy Star marathon, and we can experience Phantasy Star together, starting with the first.
Yeah.
How about that?
Alright, Chris Parton.
The first one's on the Master System, but is that the only place? Wait.
Oh shit! It really did account. This game really did account for the fact that one of them may have died.
What have you done?
Remember the android? I transported him while he was on freaking fire.
I do remember that. That's why you said, "What have you done?"
Wow. Also, yeah, hi, back again briefly.
Alright.
Oh, Overlord, Bart just murdered someone.
Ooh,
Luckily for me,
that's not nice.
I got 5,000 Meseta. So I'm gonna go deposit that, and I guess that's gonna do it for our Phantasy Star adventures. But no fear, Billy Hatcher may be coming up. Or yeah, probably Billy Hatcher, even though I find that game stupidly frustrating.
We could get the Sega Ages Phantasy Star Collection. It's a compilation of the 4 Phantasy Star games released on the Sega Saturn, exclusively in Japan.
Yeah.
That's not
You
very...
missed well to that last bit, David.
Yeah.
I used to have the Phantasy Star Collection on Game Boy Advance, but I got rid of it. Mostly because I don't know, I really suck at those Phantasy Star games. But 4 is the one I can definitely get into with no issues.
Wait, what has the original Phantasy Star been ported to?
Well, it's a Master System game, so they've since converted it to... I think it's on Xbox Live Arcade, if I'm not mistaken. You can probably get it on PSN. Of course, the Virtual Console has it. Then they did a remade version for PlayStation 2.
Okay.
Let's see if the website works.
Alright, there was also the Game Boy Advance version, where they put the first 3 in a cart.
Yep, that's the one I was talking about earlier, that I traded away.
Okay. I forgot about that little thingamabob.
That must really, really suck.
What's that?
The GBA version.
It's okay. They were better ports than the Sega Smash Pack collection.
In 1994, Sega released a version for the Sega Mega Drive. This version is merely the Master System version on a Mega Drive cartridge PCB with the appropriate connector pin to signal Master System mode changed accordingly.
Alright, I'm gonna buy myself a Hunter's license. There we go. Because, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't buy a Hunter's license.
Oh no, what have you done?
I know. Oh, Sega $5.
How well is Phantasy Star translated?
Now I have to go again. Sorry, guys.
No, you can't go!
What was that you were saying, David?
I was just asking in general, how well are the original Phantasy Star games translated into English from the original Japanese?
From what I recall, they were actually alright. And this website's not working. Like, there weren't any, like, terrible English that I can really think of off the top of my head. I just think nobody really memorized... I just don't think they were as popular as, like, Final Fantasy for whatever reason. Then again, if you were to ask me, like, which one came first, I couldn't tell you. But I remember, like Nay in Phantasy Star 2, like, the purple-haired alien woman was pretty significant for her time, since I think she dies, like, midway through the game. and like you're not really given any chances to revive her or anything like that. Maybe it was at the end of the game. Like it kind of foreshadows it at the beginning.
So it happened years before Final Fantasy VII and their whole, oh, look at that!
Yep. Alright. Let me...
That's because Sega does what Sony don't... No, wait.
I'm going to have to throw up a loading screen now, since we've played as much Phantasy Star as we can until some of the finer issues are taken care of. So, I'm gonna throw up this loading screen. David, you're gonna be on your own for a little bit while I get some chords finagled.
Oh, does that mean I'm just streaming? Okay, here we go. I've got in my hands a copy of Sonic Extreme, written by Michael Teitelbaum. Oh, okay. All right, Bart. I'm just gonna read over the loading screen.